A new wave brewing. Hawks eyeing something tall. Stretch the floor, change the game, shake the east wall to wall. Chess not checkers, moves tight, never sloppy. Names ain't dropped, but the fit, kinda iffy. Hawks Digest, we don't tease, we apply it. Now tap in now to get the truth where they try to hide it. Welcome back to Hawks Digest, everyone. I am Chris Tipmore, and guys, I gotta admit, this right here is ridiculous. We have new reports from a writer from Sports Illustrated, and it's fresh off the press. It really is hot because it dropped today, and I gotta get into it because I really feel like this is crazy. It's ridiculous, but we're going to get into the report, how it could help the Hawks, how it may hurt the Hawks, etc. Again, take off your shoes, leave on your socks, and we're going to get right into it, but you already know. Thank you to everyone who is a part of Hawks Digest. Again, these numbers, man, they keep fluctuating up and down because we are reaching new plateaus and new audiences. So if this is your first time checking in, tapping in with Hawks Digest, please make us one of your first listens. And thank you so very much. And thank yourself. But if you are already subscribed, you already know, salute for standing 10 toes down with Hawks Digest. And I'm going to get right into this, guys. I'm transitioning right into it. This is the trade, and it is centered around, of course, the man in the middle. If you guys seen the thumbnail, Kristaps Porzingis. Now, here is the trade. Now, it's a lot of moving things. I'm going to start from the bottom and make my way to the top. In this three-team trade when Atlanta, Boston, and Dallas does business, Dallas would receive Drew Holiday, Terrence Mann, a 2025 first-round pick from Boston, a 2027 second-round pick from Atlanta via Cleveland, and also that 2031 second-round pick. That's the pick that we actually own, originally ours. Boston receives Klay Thompson, Daniel Gafford, George Niang, Kobe Buffkin, Oliver Maxis Prosper, and also a 2025 first-round pick from Atlanta via LA. Yes, Hawks fans, that is our 22nd pick from this year's draft, by the way. Oh, hold on, let me continue. Atlanta would receive Kristaps Porzingis, Najee Marshall, Jaden Hardy, Baylor Scooterman, and also it looks like Nemes Kuta. Now, everybody outside of Kristaps Porzingis, that's where those second-round picks are coming to. Second-round picks are not as valuable in the NBA. Let's just keep it real. But the thing about it is, you always gotta be optimistic because guess what? A three-time MVP by the name of Nikola Jokic was found in the second round, and he's an NBA champion as well too. So even though right now he seems more like an anomaly, it still is a chance that you may find some gems in the second round. So again, you send 2 second-round picks to Dallas to help make the trade go, but you lose Terrence Mann, and you get rid of Kobe Buffkin. I know a lot of Hawks fans are like, I have no problem with that. You get rid of George Niang. Some people are on the fence about the minivan because, you got veteran presence. He shows some toughness. He trash talks. I actually love all of that. It's just on the defensive end. That's where I don't love it. Daniel Gafford, Klay Thompson. Boston, to me, honestly, Boston, to me, wins this trade. And Dallas would be a close second with the Hawks bringing up the rear. And I don't like this trade because, yes, Kristaps Porzingis, let me tell you what he can do. He can stretch the floor. We do need somebody who can, with floor spacing, interior size, versatility. We've been wanting to get bigger around Trae Young for years now. This is an opportunity to do that with Porzingis. He is a guy that can shoot the three. Again, can continue that spacing that Quin Snyder likes. And you can also have a big lineup to where you could have Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, Kristaps Porzingis, and Onyeka Okongwu all in, and you can kind of work that big to big. And Porzingis, if he's willing to do it, he could come off the bench as well and possibly, give us something off the bench for that. Now, as for the rest of the guys, There's prospects, especially in Baylor. Prospects also with Hardy. I feel like Marshall is the only guy that kind of like is the 3-and-D guy, but he only shoots 27% from the 3-point line. And honestly, Onyeka Okongwu does better than that. Now, yes, we have Kyle Korver, and as long as we have Kyle Korver, I believe he can bring anybody in just about and can help them with their shooting. But this is a terrible deal for the Atlanta Hawks. Terrible, terrible, terrible. First of all, why are we giving up our 22nd overall pick for Kristaps Porzingis, someone who cannot stay healthy? This guy is the new street clothes. Remember Anthony Davis and how they used to call him street clothes? Some people still do. But my thing is, this is street clothes 2.0. Why would we want to do this? Giving up our 22nd overall pick, someone where we can get younger, someone who doesn't have a bunch of injuries, because Kristaps Porzingis at one point in time was a player that you can definitely see, hey man, he has so much potential, so much upside. He's a mismatch nightmare. But the thing about it is Kristaps Porzingis still stays hurt. Yes, I understand that without him in those first two games, maybe Dallas does something against Boston in those finals last year. But at the end of the day, he still went down in the finals as well and missed the rest of the series. The Hawks right now need players to stay healthy. We already dealing with our own issues, dealing with guys being hurt all the time. Why must we continue to bring back players like this? Why must we bring in guys like this, like Kristaps Porzingis? Even though, yes, he can be beneficial when he's healthy, how often are you going to be healthy, sir? And I'm just not willing to do this, Atlanta Hawks fans. I don't know how you guys feel. Please, by all means, always let me know how you guys feel in the comments. And this right here, it kind of makes my blood boil because, for one thing, we give up our 22nd overall pick. I mean, Georges Niang, okay, you can say what you want about him. Kobe Buffkin, another young prospect. Honestly, I'm looking at this deal and I'm just like, we could have used Drew Holiday as a backup point guard role, somebody with veteran experience, and on any given night possibly can go get his own points himself. Terrence Mann, also somebody that Trae enjoys playing with. That's wild. Again, the second round picks, you know what I'm saying, they're later. They're future second round picks, so you're not really giving up much there. Georges Niang again and Kobe Buffkin is subjective. But I would have took Daniel Gafford. You know, I reach out for Daniel Gafford to come in my front court rotation right now. I don't want to go get Kristaps Porzingis, guys. I'm not even going to drag this on or anything. This right here, to me, absolutely ridiculous, absolutely terrible trade, and our Atlanta Hawks suffer from it. I can't do it, guys. And I don't expect any of you guys to like this deal at all either. It's ridiculous. This, honestly, to me, if you guys remember the deal that I was brought to your attention about, not Dorian Finney-Smith, I'm sorry, Jonathan Kuminga, that deal. If you guys haven't seen the video, go back to on Hawks Digest and watch the Jonathan Kuminga for Onyeka Okongwu deal. This deal is worse than that. Just check it out, Hawks fans, and get back with me. Chris Tipmore, man. Peace and blessings to you all, and to you all. They got to get it together. I'll holler.